Let's talk about sex. Full disclosure, I come from a family of doctors and scientists. So today we're going to take a deep dive into all the sexual stats that you need to know before intimacy with your next partner. Sex is a very important part of all romantic relationships, but the best sex you can ever have is safe sex. It doesn't matter how fun the experience was, if you end up leaving with an STI, which is a sexually transmitted infection, it's never worth it. Because I come from a long line of doctors, scientists, and family who work in the medical field, I was fortunate enough to learn about the statistics of sex early on, so I've been able to protect myself with healthy boundaries. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there who are not as educated. So let's talk about it. A lot of people today in the hookup culture are unaware of how easy it is to catch an STI. Although it can feel unromantic or even embarrassing as a conversation to bring up, I always recommend that if you are responsible enough to have sex, you should be responsible enough to get tested with your partner before you are intimate. This will protect you both and give you a feeling of heightened trust and safety, which is very sexy. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Here is the truth about STIs. Some of these facts and figures might surprise you, but it's very important to know. Did you know that the number one STI in America is HPV? This can be a deadly STI that generally forms in the throat or cervix, and the scariest part is there are little to no symptoms. So it's important to get regular checkups because it can be very hard to detect. There are also 180 variations of this one STI, some of them being deadly and cancerous, and the others being an abnormal cell growth such as warts. The majority of carriers don't even know they have it. There are new STIs forming all the time, the newest one being monkeypox, which gives you similar symptoms to having a cold, such as fever, chills, or headache, or blisters that can appear anywhere on the body, including the hands, feet, chest, and genitals. The most dangerous STIs to look out for are HIV, HPV, and hepatitis B, which are the most deadly and non-curable. I call these the 3 H-bombs. These viruses I recommend getting tested for in addition to bacterial infections such as gonorrhea, syphilis, and chlamydia. You can get your free checkup at Planned Parenthood anytime, even if you don't have health insurance. Simply Google Planned Parenthood hotline and get yourself tested today, even if it's just for yourself and peace of mind. Did you know that the rate of gonorrhea has gone up by 75% in 2023 and is consistently on the rise? The most prominent of STIs are chlamydia, gonorrhea, and HPV. In 2023, there were over 20 million cases reported. Herpes is the easiest STD to catch, and nearly 80% of Americans have herpes simplex on the mouth, and 13% have genital herpes. Although this STI has become more socially acceptable, it's still a virus, and there still is no cure for it. So if you do have herpes, it's important to let your partner know so that when you have an outbreak, you can protect them. The good news is your partner shouldn't fall victim of being a carrier unless you have an outbreak that you didn't let them know about. It's less likely to be a deal breaker for most people if you're just honest and upfront. In knowing all of these stats, you can see why it's so important to use protection, especially if you are not in a stable and monogamous relationship. It's also important to know how to use protection because many people will use protection with regular sex, but not with oral sex. Most STIs can be spread through the mouth or any other membrane-to-membrane contact. Currently, there are many people dying from throat cancer from HPV. So if you don't trust your partner 100%, or if you are not 100% committed, start using protection. It's very important. You do not want to be the reason that someone is suffering from an STI or is responsible for someone's death if you choose to be irresponsible. Although sex can be really fun, it's also very serious, especially for women who are more prone to STIs because our bodies are more warm and wet, which can allow bacteria to thrive longer. Women also run the risk of being pregnant, even if they are on birth control. And furthermore, a woman can easily become chemically bonded to a man after she has sex with him, so that's why I recommend waiting to make love until you truly have a deeper emotional connection. So gentlemen, it's important not to rush a lady into making love too soon, and when she asks you to put a condom on, don't complain. It means that she's a high-value woman who really respects her body, and you should respect your body as well. Keep it fun, sexy, and safe out there. And all of the case studies mentioned are from WebMD and the Center for Disease Control. Now, if you are serious about finding a partner that you truly feel safe and secure with, and you are ready for a real loving and healthy relationship, then click the link below for a complimentary matchmaking consultation. And let's find you the love that you deserve.